Hello, everyone. Yesterday, wow, wow. Don't even really know what to say. And you know what? We still broke even. It was that bad of a day, and we still broke even. So, if that tells you something, I mean, should tell you something right there. I don't think I've ever been that upset, and we broke even. I mean, you can't complain when you're breaking even and you're more pissed than you've ever been. So welcome in, everyone. For those of you that are just tuning in or maybe watching the repeat, I go live 3 o'clock Eastern every single day. Lock me into your schedule because I'll be there. So 3 o'clock every day, getting the notice out as per usual. And we will get started here in just a second. Now, kind of a surprise part two. We have a ton more merch. So I don't know. Hold on, let me move my mic so I can show you guys. There is a ton new merch that just arrived at my place yesterday. Now all this isn't beta, it's not like available yet. But if you guys like it, let us know. Look at this. Look, that's just clean, man. That's just clean. Come on now. Little black t-shirt. Okay. Come on. Bet on insight, not on instinct. Propfinder, not app. Decent. Let me fold this up quick. Don't worry, there's more. There's more. Hoodie. Another black hoodie. Same thing as the t-shirt, just hoodie form. I was wearing it yesterday. I was just wearing it. I took it off because it's really hot in my room. Hoodie. Same thing as the gray. Same thing as the gray and blue. And now, a purple. Now, it does look blue on camera. But it is purple. Maybe if I turn this off for a second. Yeah, it's purple. It's hard to see on camera. Wow, it looks so blue on camera. There, that looks a little better. You can see it's purple. But yeah, very clean hoodies. And a white t-shirt. So, hold on, let me turn this back on. And a little white t-shirt, you know what I mean? Look, just fresh, man. Just fresh. So, I'm not sure when these will be out for you guys. But, you know, you can see we're testing some ideas here. And yeah, we'll drop an update when they're out. We'll let you know for sure. But I got back from class, and it was here, so I just thought I'd show you guys. You appreciate the sub moneyline grinds. Not what we do here. We don't do any money lines, but do appreciate your sub. Oh yeah, Kawhi. It's there's no beating around the bush. That was rough. I don't think I've ever been so upset over a hook in my entire life. The streak play sold. Kawhi, and to make it worse, Oubre hit in like the first half. So, I mean, you know, not ideal, but man, everyone's late got killed by Kawhi. Yeah, so Barlow had 10 rebounds in the second quarter. I mean, it was ridiculous. Isaiah Collier, PRA hit. But man, that was just rough. So, really big slate today, so I just kind of want to hop into it. A lot of games we can go over. Also, a lot of trades happening, so if something happens and I'm not aware, please let me know. Because, let's see, a lot of questionables for just all around. SGA, Chet, Hartenstein, Reeves, Drew Holiday, Andrew Wiggins, Jalen Green, Christian Braun, Jalen Williams, Bobby Portis, doubtful. Norman Powell, Denny Avdija, Scoot Henderson, and Moses Moody is probable. To be determined Sixers, so we don't know anything about them. Heat could be active in Giannis and Ja trade. We saw 2 big trades already, JJJ to the Jazz, and Jaden Ivey and Mike Conley to the Bulls for some picks and players. So as a Bulls fan and a Purdue fan, you know, Jaden Ivey's on my squad, so I'm kind of happy about that. Jazz money line. Now, is he gonna play tonight? They're in Indy. I highly doubt he plays tonight, right? Like, he'll play tomorrow. But if you guys are saying Jazz money line, he's probably not gonna play tonight. Assar Thompson, RA, a lock. We'll look. Don't worry, we'll look. Yeah, no way. They gotta like make his jersey. They gotta incorporate him in the offense and everything like that. Incorporate him on the team. I mean, he might play the next game, but probably not even. We'll see. We'll see. Each team kind of handles that situation differently. So, appreciate you guys joining. Drop a like. I really appreciate it. Let's do some sort of poll. Where will Giannis go? Stay in Milwaukee. It looks like the Timberwolves are like number one. I heard Heat is an option as well. Who else has a chance for him? The main one I'm hearing is the Wolves. So I'm not actually sure where Giannis will go. So I'm just gonna start that poll. Let me know where you guys think Giannis is gonna go. I honestly think he'll go to the Wolves, if anywhere, in free agency, but we'll see. So yeah, again, yesterday not good. Kawhi sold the bag. But yeah, okay, let's get started. And hopefully not have a hook day like yesterday. Warriors too. Could be Warriors. A lot of people are saying Wolves. Stay in Milwaukee, 20%. Interesting. Okay. Jazz, Pacers, Nuggets, Pistons, Knicks, Wizards, Hawks, Heat, Lakers, Nets, Celtics, Mavs. Lots of good games tonight. Sixers, Warriors. With the way the Sixers just played last night, bro, they were just, like, the Clippers weren't even trying in the first half. It was embarrassing at home. Okay, so Assar Thompson, RA, someone was talking about him. I mean, we could just look. It's right in front of our face. Might as well. Jaden Ivey obviously going to be out. Not a big sample size. Just put the starters in. 16 of 29. Seems to be hitting on his rebounds more than his assists, but his potentials are going up. So in the last 5 games, you can see his potential assists are sitting at around 4 or 5 average. Minutes are sitting at a 23. Pretty low on minutes side of things. It's 2 days of rest. Last time he hit against Denver on his points, not his rebounds or assists though. So we'll come back. We'll just go game by game like we usually do. Okay, first game, Jazz, gonna be interesting. Who did they just trade in that JJJ trade? Like, who's not gonna play tonight? Probably the first thing we want to look at. Let's see, not injury related. So, Konkar is on the team. Vince Williams is on the team. Jock Lando is on the team but they got rid of Taylor Hendricks. Okay, that seems about right. Man, look at the Pacers. Everyone's out on rest. High over under spread of 1. So gonna be a close game, gonna be a close game tonight. Collier PRA. Yeah, the Pacers are literally all out. Nice, no cap. 15.5 PR, now 18.5, huge. Let me know props you have for this game. Yo, Germany, I wish I could say the same. I need 2 now to start a new streak, unfortunately. So yeah, center and point guard. I mean, with Siakam out, you'd think that like Markkanen, Filipowski are gonna get a lot of rebounds. Jarris Walker played well for them. Look, everyone's out. Literally, their whole starting core is out. How many minutes is he going to get without... He played one game without all of them, shot 4 of 12, had 13 points, 3 of 6 from the line. How many minutes? 26 minutes? So let's see what happens when he gets 26 minutes, usually. Yeah, not great on the points. Rebounds, probably the best bet. Although the Jazz don't give up a lot of rebounds to his position. A lot to the shooting guard and the center, it looks like. Shooting guard. Yeah, shooting guard probably our best bet here. Ben Shepherd rebounds. And why are they all out? Like, why? This is confusing. What about... Okay, well, Hallie and Toppin have been out the whole time. What about just... who's played, like, every game? Man, a lot of these guys. It's going to be hard to determine minutes. Like, he got 7 last night, but he should get, like... Let's see. In this game, he got 35 against the Nets. Where's that game? Right here. Siakam. Yeah, a lot of their bench players were out, so Shepherd actually got 34 minutes. His line is 10 points. He shot 7 of 13 in this game. Utah Day. Okay, something's got to look good on the Pacers because everyone's out on them. Let's actually look at the injury splits. We'll take a look this way. Jeez, look at this. That's crazy. So let's just look at Pacers. Just Pacers. And let's see here. How do we want to do this? Oh my god. There's no data with all of them out. No data with Neesmith out. Has he not played? Let's see. How does this work? I think you do... Status. Let's just look at out. Just do all of them. So it just filters by the most to the least, I assume. So minutes, Jarris Walker's minutes should go way up. 31, played 6 games without all of these guys. Yeah, that seems about right. 13.3 points, 6.2 rebounds, 9.2 chances, 6.8 potential assists. Man, this is weird. But he should get more than this. So let's say he gets like 29 minutes. What does he get with that? Like if he plays 29 minutes. Maybe just his rebounds, like, man, I don't know. It's hard to tell without all this data. You would just think that you just like take the best player here, so probably the power forward. Even Johnny Furphy, like, he was crashing the glass last night. He had 6 potentials on Houston. He's been getting decent minutes. Yo, what's up, what's up? TJ McConnell, double-double. TJ McConnell's out, bro. TJ McConnell's not... He's not playing. Like, that's why I'm saying this game's so weird. I think Laurie will have a big night facing second-string defenders. He went over on his rebounds. Are his minutes back to normal, though? His line's 6.5 rebounds. Is that normal for him? Oh, yeah, his minutes are back to normal. Although he did play 38. Let's see what he gets on 2 days rest. 52%, so decent there. Without injured, let's just look at with starters. So with starters, he's 5 of his last 5. And man, he barely hit against Chicago in 46 minutes. 150, 147, holy cow. So you can say he's gonna get at least 35 minutes. So let's look at his stats on 35 minutes. Yeah, I mean he should go over. Pacers give up plenty of rebounds as it is. Did he hit? So he only played 34 minutes here, but they killed him. Like killed. Let's see, so he gets 34 minutes. Points at 28.5. Rebounds at 6.5. Let's see similar defense maybe. Looks good with starters or like without. Who would take his rebounds here? Kessler would for sure, but he's been out all year. Keontae hasn't played without Keontae. Kevin Love would definitely take some rebounds. 13 of 18 potentials. Let's look with starters. Take this off. So you expect him to get at least like 10 potentials. Let's just check when he gets 10 potentials with just everything else equal. 64%. And he's playing bench players. I mean, I would just... Oh, minus 274 on that line. Oof. Like, everyone is out. Everyone's out for the Pacers, and they still think it's going to be a close game? What are the top props here? I mean, yeah, they're all going to think... Isaiah Collier had 12 potentials last game. Now the Pacers, like, their defense looks good, but again, they're not starting any of their starters, like any of them. So, I don't know. This is just the... This is a weird game. Laurie PR. Jalen Johnson, we'll get to him. We're going game by game. Now this is a weird game though. You would think something like Johnny Furphy assist, like his points line is 10.5. He's only hit that once. Don't like this game. Yeah, it does seem trappy. But, I mean, there's gotta be, like, spread and game total are good. So, I mean, I would just probably take, like, whoever has the best matchup. And in this case, it's like... I don't think I'd even mess with the Jazz players. But, man, even then, like, you look here, it's like everyone has a good matchup. The Jazz defense is so bad. I'm trying to think of... Let's actually... Okay, here's what we do. We look at an analysis... So Mathurin's been out 13 games, Neesmith's been out 11, and Toppin's been out like 31. So let's take out Hallie and Toppin, and then also Neesmith and Mathurin. Just see if we get data. See, there's only one game. Look at his potentials though. If he gets 12 potentials, I mean, he's over every single time. So now his line's okay. Now his line's screwed up completely. His line's actually 6.5. But even then, at a plus 107, you probably just take that, right? Let me look up his line. Really weird game here, because, like, again, this guy's going to get so many minutes. So he's played one game without all of them. He got 24. Let's just hop around the depth chart and see what these guys are averaging without. So Ben Shepherd didn't get many. Jarris Walker got 26. Jay Huff got 13. So, yeah, I think I just keep going back to Jarris Walker. I think he's the best guy to take here. Jarris Walker. So he averages 26 minutes, 13. He had 7 rebound chances. He averages usually like 9, 7, 9. So if he plays like 26 minutes with 9 chances, what does he get usually? 9 chances. He's 9 of 10 on his rebounds line, man. Like, you can't, I don't think you can avoid that. Now, without all of them, he got 13 points on 7 2s and 5 3s. So you can say, like, you know, he'll shoot at least 10 times. We can just filter that in and see what he'll get there. But I think I just like his rebounds. I think I like him for that 5.5 line. And I think he's the most willing to go crash the glass. Like last night even, with all the starters, he had 10. What's his double-double line? Plus 690. I mean, you can dabble. You can definitely dabble. Without Hallie Toppin. I mean, Siakam's out, Nemhard's out, Matherin's like, everyone's out. Everyone! Played one game like this, and he shot 4 of 12, got 5 rebounds on 7 chances. But again, like, Quentin Jackson played... who did they... They played the Pistons, too, so, yeah. Oh, my God, they got killed. Collier PR. So, I would take... Yeah, I think this is a good line. Furphy's line is a little higher than I'd like. Although I think he does get decent minutes. He had 12 chances on 25 or so minutes, whatever that said. I mean, when he gets that, maybe Furphy's the better one. 25 he averaged. So this is only one game, but he averaged 12. When Matherin's out, he averages 11. Potentials. Let's see, without Matherin. So he's 9 of 13 without Matherin. On a similar defense, doesn't seem to affect him. But again, his line, you're taking him for a little higher at 6.5. Double-double plus 675. Just missed his points. Shot 3 of 8, 1 of 4. He'd be fouling a lot, Walker. Let me see. Let me make sure these lines are right, because everything's changing, like, right now. Johnny Furphy, his line is 4.5 threes attempted. Jarris Walker, his line is 5.5 rebounds. I'd be comfortable taking that line. I'd definitely be comfortable taking that line. And I think I'd rather take it than Furphy. 26 minutes. Again, only 7 chances in that game with 26 minutes. Also has a better matchup as a power forward. Actually doesn't. But I don't want to bet on Ben Shepherd. Jay Huff, I mean, what's his line? 4.5 rebounds? I don't think he'll get the minutes, though. Like, you look at this game without him. Jarris Walker should get minutes. He'll start. Like, I think he's the only constant. I mean, Cam Jones is going to start. He's a 4th-string player. So it's like... Jay Huff threes? His line's 4.5? Oh, no. I was going to say 1.5. I mean, maybe a 1.5. 36% on the year, though. And I don't think he'll get crazy minutes. But when he gets 17, he's 50%. So if you like the matchup here, which you're going to, 31% of a shooter, 53% of his volume. So looks decent from that point of view, but only shot 1 of 4, 1 of 6, 1 of 5. So he's shooting a lot, just not making them. Okay, let's move on to hopefully a more realistic game. Point spread of 5, game total. Let me check if there's anything weird, like any injuries or... Russell Westbrook practices, Sabonis practices as well. So that's good for them. Okay. Assar Thompson is a guy a lot of you guys were on. So let's look at him to start off here. Jaden Ivey out because he's going to the Bulls. So see ya. Welcome to Chicago, Jaden Ivey. Without him, he averages 28 minutes. We can double check that here. He only got 23 in this game, 15 against Cleveland. Probably just got killed. Didn't get killed in this game. Does anyone know if he got hurt or something? Was coming off the bench for Giannis Jenkins. That's interesting. Interesting lineup. So minimum 23 minutes, should get around 25. Now his minutes have been weird recently. Hold on. But he's still hitting. Actually, good recently. Just some ups, some downs. Again, 2 days of rest here should make it a little better. Yeah. So his minutes here now, 24 on average. As long as it's not like this Dallas game, which was just really weird. Maybe got hurt in that one. Something like that. Should get decent minutes, like, again, 24, 25. And with that, he's way over. So, rebounds, assists, both look good. You can expect about 4 assist chances. And let's actually see. I like looking at the minimum here. So, you scroll down, you see 4 as the minimum. Could expect probably up to 6. And then rebound chances, you're going to be looking at this column right here. And you can see he got 3, but that's a huge outlier, 3 and 4. He's getting some games of like 10. So let's just see what he gets on, I don't know, 6 and 6. But you can expect probably 8 and 8 just to get a point of reference. So on his rebounds and assists, he's 94% on a bare minimum. So that's what we like to see. And especially on a good matchup, he's 16, 11, 15, 11. Always plays well against Denver. He did hit. Barely. Barely got his potentials. Now, was this against Jokic? Yes, it was. That one was. And so was this one. So, yeah, I wouldn't worry. And this one again was MPJ, too. He's now, oh my god, Jokic, common triple-double Jokic. Just absolutely insane. So, yeah, definitely like this. He got 25 minutes. That's about what I expect, maybe a little more. Now let's see what he gets on, again, what we more so expect to the median to be. It's just 8 and 8. 12 of 12 in his career. Only times he barely hit, he still had 20 potentials and 16, but again, he hit. So, yeah, like that prop for sure from him. Jalen Pickett. Let's actually look at some volume trends here. A lot of games today, so I'm actually going to try and go a little faster. Jonas Valanciunas, Peyton Watson, Bruce Brown, Spencer Jones. Minutes are up recently. Okay. Jonas Valanciunas, rebound chance is actually up. But in the last 3, you see how it goes down since Jokic got back? It was up 7.4 in the last 5 games, and then you look at last 3, and it's only up 3. Peyton Watson rebounds also go down just slightly. Tim Hardaway, 2.7 to 2.5. Not like I'd really want to bet on his rebounds. I looked at Huff threes already. Didn't look. I never bet threes. His matchup looks good. It just depends if he gets minutes, which he should, but they got to keep the game close. Potential assists. Nothing crazy. Jamal Murray, 14 average. So if he, has a good matchup, nothing crazy here. Jonas. See, his minutes are way down when Jokic is full. So Jokic got 29 minutes. Jonas only got 13. Oh yeah, Joe. Hold on. Let me add it to the props quick. So we took Jarris Walker. I think he's my favorite for rebounds. And Assar over 7.5 RA. Okay, let's go back and look at this game. So yeah, Assar's RA is actually the top-rated prop on Propfinder. So 64% on the season, 2 of 3 head-to-head, 80% in his last 5, 90% in his last 10, 15 out of his last 20. And you can see why his potentials look absolutely ridiculous. I will, Tenny. I go game by game, though, so we'll get to him later. Okay. Let's see. Maybe Tim Hardaway something here. We can look. So Aaron Gordon is out. Christian Braun probable, or questionable, sorry. Cam Johnson out, though. So Tim Hardaway, minutes should get 28, 25, somewhere around there. Not a great matchup. Who's favored? Denver's plus. Should still get, like, 24 minutes. So Tim Hardaway PR actually looks pretty good. But we have to make sure Jokic is in, or just starters in general. So this is actually with all the starters. Jokic didn't filter. With Jokic. So he's 3 or 4 on this with Jokic. What happened here? He's playing OKC, shot 0 of 6. So, yeah, it's a hard matchup. Against the Clippers, 6 of 9. Didn't get rebounds there, but hit his points by a mile. This one, he hit his rebounds by a mile. Almost hit his PR. So here he shot 14, 13, 9, 6. So you can have a minimum of 6, but like probably 8 or 9. So we'll filter 9. And then like 4 rebound chances. 9, 4. Take everything else off. Just take a look. Yeah, so his PR with 9 shots and 4 chances, which was what I expect. Regardless of starters or injuries or anything like that, he's 20 of 22 on the year. So definitely like that. Got you, Joe. So yeah, if you type ! props, you'll be able to see those. And if you're not in our Discord, you can join that. It's completely free. So make sure you come join us there and follow us on Twitter as well. All of that's free. The only thing you have to pay for is the site, which is $10 a month if you use code PF30. PF30. Harris over 15 or 18.5 PRA. And also Tim Hardaway for more, more context. He averages 10 on the year. Now, I don't know why Jokic doesn't filter in. Is he not technically? No, he is. Where's it filtering in? Yeah. He should get this honestly, pretty easily. Even if he just gets 25 minutes, he's 78%. $14, $13, $13, $14, $13, $15. So even if we up it to, we had what, 9 and 4. So if we have like 13 and 4, which is more so what I actually expect. 22 of, or no, 10 of 10, 17 of 17. Literally hit that every time. Jokic over 8.5 assists. Hard matchup for him, but obviously it's Jokic. Doesn't really apply. Last time he had 15 assists on 18 potentials. Yeah, someone type !props in chat, and you'll see what I got. Watson assists are interesting. He's been constantly hitting me over. Peyton Watson? Oh yeah, true. 9 of his last 10, 15 of his last 20. Now, are his minutes down or anything? No, minutes even with Jokic, he's getting 37 or so. Are they on a back-to-back? They're not. So on 2 days of rest, 52%. Without Gordon, Bates, Cam Johnson. Now, Christian Braun is questionable. So that can even mess up, oh man, would he take minutes away from Tim Hardaway? Let me check that actually. Hold on. Because that could be big. With Braun. So when's the last time Braun played? Now Braun doesn't even have any lines up. So they probably, if he plays, they don't expect him to get crazy minutes. Didn't seem to affect him last time Braun played. Yeah, so he should still come off the bench, get 23, 24 minutes, and still get the job done for us. Again, even with Braun shot 13 times, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, back to Jalen Pickett. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure. I'm like, hold up. Hold up. Okay, so let's, always do the constants without injured. So only 6 games to go off of now, but we could still take a look here. Got to add Jokic. Got to add Jamal Murray. And then just kind of see from there. So with that, he's under his RA, over his rebounds, under his assists. So that's probably why. With Jokic and Jamal Murray, he's actually only 1 of 4 on the season. And his minutes are really far down, which is interesting. Another Bulls trade, Anthony Simons. What? We traded for Anthony Simons? Bulls get Anthony Simons and... We traded Vucevic? Oh, nah. We're going young, bro. Wait, how are we going to get rebounds? Oh, my God, bro. All right, well, Matas, I guess you have to do everything now. What are we doing? Okay, well, I don't know why we just traded Vucevic for Anthony Simons, but... what are we doing? Bro, what? You don't think Bronze would be on a minute restriction? No, I do, but it's even if he gets like 20 minutes, it still impacts. It still impacts everyone else's minutes for sure. Also, if you look recently, he's only got 16, 15, 14, 18 recently. So, could the Bulls possibly looking to make a move for another big? I guess, no cap. You would have to assume. Who else do you think they would be? Who else would we? What are we doing, man? Where's Harden to the Cavs, Nody? This dude. I like 10 points over 11.5. Sneaky read. Sneaky ready. And he coming off a bad game. I'm taking his PR. Also, bad game, yes. Hard matchup, yes. Also, only shot 0 for 6. So, obviously terrible. So, I expect him to bounce back, especially against his rival. Now, I don't know how much I really want to take. How much else I want to take from this game. Spencer Jones, Jokic is getting good minutes now. God, he's so good. It's actually insane. Actually, he's not getting good minutes yet. He's still hit. Bro, what? He shot 8 of 11, 31, 12, and 5. 13 of 17 from the line and easily cashed his PRA in 24 minutes. How is that even possible? This dude is so good. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's move on to the next game. We have a big slate to cover, so lots of lines to go over. Honestly, kind of want to just look at some Wizards unders because the Wizards are actually tanking. It's pretty obvious. Now, Chris Middleton didn't hit his line on PRA, which is actually, man, I was pissed. Pretty funny, though, just because he had... Yeah, so he shot 4 of 9, and he had all of this at halftime or early in the second quarter. So it's just unbelievable. Check. Murray over 3.5 what? Rebounds? Murray rebounds. Yeah, but against Jalen Duran and Jokic is now fully healthy. I don't know. Valanciunas, Jokic. So he's getting good chances, like 5 minimum, 7 probably about right. 66% when he gets that. 2 of 2 head to head. I don't mind it. I was livid, yeah. Yeah, that Chris Middleton was not great. Well, Joe, I mean, I watched that game, and Chris Middleton had it until, yeah, he just didn't give him minutes. So, that's why I'm thinking of taking unders on the Wizards. Just unders on their starters, because, I mean, who knows what's going to happen. Let's look at some volume trends. See who's getting minutes on the Wizards here. Now, is there any crazy injuries? Yeah, kind of. So another thing we saw with Alex Sarr, if he starts and Trey Johnson's out, his assists look good as long as he has a good matchup. But again, over under 227, his spread is plus 12, so their starters probably aren't going to play long. Now, who's going to start? I don't know. Chris Middleton minutes are down. Keyshawn George minutes are down. We can maybe look at him. He shot 3 of 6 last game and basically just got benched. So, maybe that's a guy you look at for some unders. Oops. We want unders. See, it's even saying, like, cat under. Now, I don't know if I'd go that far. I don't know if I want to bet someone on the Knicks to go under, but we can go, like, Keyshawn George. Oh, my God, Mikal Bridges the other day. Shot, like, 5 of 18 or something ridiculous. So, 5 of 5 head-to-head under in every single game versus the Knicks. So, that's a good start on his PA. See, like, these games, they just get killed. 5 of 13, 1 of 4 from 3. Only 102 points. God, Jalen Brunson did go under. Cat went way over, though. So, like, one of those will go over, one will go under, most likely. Yeah, I got you, AG. Knicks have a back-to-back tomorrow, so they might rest. I mean, I guess, but probably just want to put the Wizards away. I mean, they'll put them away and then they'll put their bench guys in. Is that what you're saying? So, like, unders actually look good? I could get with that. Tyler Kolek under 2.5 rebounds. 4 of 4 head-to-head. He had... God, he's got none. He has 1 rebound in 4 games against the Wizards. A lot of guys out, though. He's under in all games without these guys. Should get how many minutes? Like, with starters, let's look. 17 of 22 to the under. Minus 127. Wizards give up a decent amount of rebounds to point guards. They are away. Leaning over in the last 10, under in the last 5. But again, these lines are too high. You'd expect something like that, but even Tyus Jones went over. Bowen's Highland went over. First half unders be so free. Deuce McBride, he's going to get the blowout minutes. Unders on Tyler. No unders. Shot 9 of 22, 31 minutes in this game. Even in this game, though, he had 4 chances, still went under in 17 minutes. He's just like, so when he goes in the game, he's still not going to get rebounds. Like, Yabusele even? Maybe Yabusele over in a blowout? He doesn't have any odds. Great. OG Anunoby, Cat, Mikal Bridges. Let's just look with starters, like how they do. Or even an analysis here. Without McBride, his minutes go up. Without all his minutes go up. But his points shoot down to 10. Without injured. Look at his points under. 6 of 14, 2 of 12, 3 of 11. I mean, Cat's under was highly rated. Cat's under on points. Points and assists even. Cat rebound ladder to the moon. Maybe his rebounds. His assists, he's under 3 of 3 without these guys. Rebounds, yeah, I could get behind his rebounds. But again, how long is he going to play? He is favored to go over. Now, is this with... It's with starters, too. I would take his PA under and maybe a rebound over. Against Giannis, though, he had hardly any. I like his under on PA, though. Especially in a blowout. 6 of 14, 2 of 12, 3 of 11. Only hit against the Bulls because he took 29 shots. Hit here because he went 9 of 14. 3 of 3 from 3. Bub underboards. Cat double-doubles, like, probably minus 400. Like, minus 156. God, but again, look at his points here. And again, these were these the Knicks? Yeah, I guess it was. But it's not going to be a close game, so let's see. Point differential 12. And you just take everything else out. Point differential 12 on a win. 61% to the under. Let's see with Brunson. That's all we really need to see. Actually, without him. It's 1 of 5. So he hit last time against the Wizards on his rebounds. Alex Sarr had 8. Cat been playing so weird. 8 points, 22 rebounds. Yeah, exactly. That's weird. On a win with a point differential of 12. And then, like, with starters. 8 of 13 to the under. This one, he just shot 9 of 11. Like, 9 of 11, 9 of 10 from the line. 7 of 17, 3 of 8 from beyond the arcs. 4 of 5 from the line. His rebound chances are insane. Yeah, I can't get behind taking an over in what should be a blowout, you know? Like, the Wizards just don't even try, man, and I don't want to take... His under rebounds is actually favored on the year. Like, he usually doesn't hit 12.5 rebounds. Barlow rebounds? Bro. Were you guys watching that? Like, I stayed up and watched that game. Bro. That was the dumbest thing I think I've ever seen. What do you think about Shy's taco? It's probably a scam. Or Shay. Why did I say Shy? Just need a dunk from Cat tonight. Bro's betting on dunks. 21 rebound chances minimum. See, like, even that, he's 37% to the under. So it's not... I like his under on PA. I'm just going to leave it at that. Yeah, Kawhi was not even trying. Barlow, like, his rebounds were all putbacks. Like, every single one. Like, he would just miss a shot and then instantly go for a putback. It was insane. Kawhi didn't try in terms of rebounds, man. Montana. It was bad. Look at Tyler Kolek's rebound chances without all these guys. 0. 0 rebound chances. I mean, that's insane. 0 rebound chances, and he got 1, 1, and 1. So they weren't even, like, his rebounds to grab. He just grabbed one. They lost. They won here. I still like his under. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, he had 10 assists in this game. I still like his under on rebounds. Zubac was dead from 20 rebounds the night before. Trades got me reluctant to bet right now. Honestly, bro. Anything else happened? Celtics potential future starting lineup: Peyton Pritchard, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Nikola Vucevic. Yeah, that's ooh, Denny out. Scoot Henderson out. That's interesting. Could be big. Also, positive correlation here. We think Cat's gonna go over his rebounds. We take Tyler Kolek under on his some positive correlation there for sure. Also, Knicks really low on pace. Wizards and Knicks bottom in rebounding. Maxey was due for what? Oh, the night he had last night? Bro. That was ridiculous. His shooting was insane. Oh, they'll for sure start Vucevic. Why would they not? Dude, all they needed was a center. You think they're gonna keep starting Queta? Like, what? Absolutely not, bro. So, okay, this guy in 2 games without all of them had 13 chances. Will Riley points. 5 of 15, 6 of 15. What the heck? Someone else was out, though. Yeah, I'm taking Cats under on his PA. And beat out. See, like, so much Cat, so much Tyler Kolek. Josh Hart, even. He usually plays good against the Wizards, though. Under recently. What about without all these guys? Without injured, he's 3 of 3 to the under. Man, they actually lost these games, though. Like, they shouldn't lose. That's the weird thing betting on these games. So they should win with a 12-point differential at least. So if that happens, 65%. Let's just go through player by player and look at that. Jalen Brunson, 11 of 18. Anunoby usually goes over. Cat, usually under, but that's rebounds. Hold on. So Jalen Brunson on a win usually goes over on his points, under on his rebounds and assists, which is RA. 61% to the under. Double. Free throws attempted, under. Under 5.5. I would never bet on that, but I guess you could if you want. Yeah, weird game here. I don't really want to bet on any players on the Wizards because we saw how that went with Middleton. If you know, you know. He almost hit by halftime, and then they're like, actually, sit on the bench the rest of the game. So, Reed was there. Coach just said no. I don't know what odds I'm taking for the Assar pick, but I'll just take a 7.5 line. Should be about -116 according to our site. Assar, let me tell you here. It's shot way in our favor. Yo, what's up, Adam? Got a lot of looks today. Let me know. Sounds like a skip. Yeah, I'm skipping. Next game, Davion Mitchell is back. Now, he's going to be on a minute restriction. Actually, he had 21 minutes last game. I guess he was fine. He had 6 assists. His line's 6.5. He had 6 on 7 potentials, though, so I don't love that. They aren't even giving us full minutes anymore. Who? Oh, Chris Middleton? Yeah, no, it's bad. If Bobby Portis plays, his under PRA is actually insane. Yeah. I mean, it's because they're probably going to trade... Oh, Giannis is out. I mean, even still, I guess. Eight of 17, 4 of 13, though, so he's still getting the shots up. But yeah, I mean, on the season, they got to know something here, though. Like, what the heck? Why is his line so high? Davion Mitchell RA under is a crazy bet. That's a crazy bet. "21 minutes, though, so he should get, like, anywhere from 16 to, like, 20... What's his max? What's his average, actually? Let's take a look here. Hold on. Average in the last 23 minutes, but that's because, you know, he was injured. So he should get, like, 20 minutes. Now, do we want to bet on a guy who's getting 20 minutes? Not really. So that's why you filter from, like, 16 to 25 just to see what it looks like. And as you can probably imagine, not great. Shot 5 of 9, 3 of 5 from 3 last game. Maybe they'll start him. Hero's still out. Norman Powell, doubtful. Andrew Wiggins, questionable. They low-key need Davion to come back. Let's look at the injury splits. Let's just do this game. Just the Heat without Powell. What? Actually, we don't want Wiggins. There. Okay, so Pele Larson minutes go up. His points also go up. Rebound chances go up. Potential assists go up for Donovan Mitchell, or Davion Mitchell. Pele Larson assists just go up, and his potentials go up. Wiggins minutes go up. Larson minutes go up. Fontecchino minutes also go up. Moody under, we'll look. Vukovic over PRA or PR without Powell. He is averaging 19. Vucevic without Powell? Oh, like Nikola Vucevic? I'm going to look at Pele Larson. Actually, we can look at... Who are you talking about? You're talking about Vucevic? Without Powell. You're talking about Jovic? Jaylen Brown boards maybe a ladder as well. I like Pele, man. He's been catching for me. My bad. Wait, I was on the Bulls. I was going to say, what? Also, Vucevic just got traded at him. He's on the Celtics now. So, you know, there's that. There's that to consider. Okay, should get at least 26 minutes. He's over at 3.5. What the heck? Hold on, let me refresh here quick. Yeah, I like Pele points, I think. Oh, no, it just reset all my splits. No! Just Heat. I gotta tell Jose this isn't working properly. Because, like, if you filter Wiggins, it's supposed to show everything without Wiggins, I believe. Unless I'm just dumb. Although, I don't want to see without Wiggins. I just want to see without Rozier and Hero. We can look at that first. Or you just be old-fashioned. So, he'll probably get, you know, 23, 24 minutes. And Norman Powell's out. That's probably the big one in his case. You can also see on the analysis here. Minutes shoot up. So he should actually get 28. 27 without Powell. He's averaging 6 rebound chances. Let's see, minimum of 22, averaging 27. Got a lot here, though. Now, Davion Mitchell is in, which is gonna... might shake things up. Shot 2 of 5 here, 6 of 10, 6 of 10, 8 of 11. So should shoot up like at least 8 shots. Rebound chances in this game was really low, but that's against Wemby. Also against a similar defense. So we have to filter all of this and then similar defense. It's over under 237.5, spread of 0, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want when we're betting overs. So let's say he gets those 25 minutes and 8 shots and just see how that looks. 25, 8 shots. And he's 67%. 12 of 18. Now, obviously, you don't want Hero in or Powell. So he's 3 of 3 on that. His rebounds, he's over. His assists, he should be well over. Maybe just a PRA look. $21.5. Also against a similar defense should be good. We could filter that in here as well. Shot 2 of 13 and still almost won his over his PRA. 21 points. Now, Davion Mitchell being back might be weird. What happened last game when they played? So he was back in this game, right? And he's still... So he started and got 23 minutes. Shot 8 of 11, though. Under what we'd expect, but should still hit pretty easy. Kawhi broke my heart last night, bro. Adam, I cannot even tell you how pissed I am. It's unbelievable. Even with 0 of 3 head-to-head, you still like his points. Well, he's 1 of 4. And these games, he had 4 minutes, 7, or, what is that, 40 seconds? And then this game, he had 7 minutes. So, you can see probably why he went 1 of 4. Just didn't have any time to play. Oh, yeah, that's why you look at the analysis and you see his average minutes, like, actually average. Now, if Wiggins doesn't play, which with Davion coming back, he might take a rest. Why would he be out? Questionable with a hammy, so maybe he is out. but again, you filter in those 23 minutes. Yeah, I like his PRA. Especially, you got to factor in the game total, 237.5, spread of 0. Hawks give up a lot to the shooting guard. They are home 71% to the over in the last 10, 70% to the over in the last 5. With an Atlanta loss, I mean, either way should be good. Yeah, 40 seconds. Because he didn't used to be a starter, right? So if you look at head-to-head data, a lot of that's from a few years ago. So this was from last season. He had, 40 seconds. Yeah, exactly. No cap. That's what I'm thinking. I think he'll get decent shots. Especially, you got to remember, Davion Mitchell is a passer. So they won't get a lot of minutes together, if any. But even if he does, Davion Mitchell might just sling him the rock. So if we get those average, 10 shots, and then say bare minimum, 5 and 5 chances, is 6 of 9. And then you could expect, seven potential assists and 6 potential rebound chances, actual bare minimum. So we'll say 7 and 7, and then he's over his PRA every game except for one where he shot 2 of 13. You just can't make that up. So Embiid out. Do we run Oubre again? Ooh, probably, honestly. Yeah, so making an app is definitely in the picture. Just, it takes a lot more effort than you'd think. But if you go to our YouTube Shorts, I have a tutorial showing you how to make it like a quote-unquote app. And it's just way better for viewing data way more easily. So the Oubre play was actually without PG. Embiid kind of helped dish the rock, so we'll take a look for sure. I'm not sure if that's actually viable, but we'll look. Nickeil Alexander-Walker might be something to look at here. Now, without Okongwu, obviously, his face is in 2 different pieces. Nickeil Alexander-Walker rebound chances could be a good bet here. They give up 12. They're giving up a lot of rebounds. And he's averaging 8 without these guys. Averaging 9 without Okongwu. But you can see bare minimum is 8 chances. So if you filter, let's actually just see without injured with starters. So he's getting, those 8 chances, bare minimum. So with 8 chances, 71% on the season against a similar defense. Man, 3, oh, that's the worst. Let's see 8 when he gets with his starters. 60%. But that's without, bro, all their centers are out, every single one. I think you have to take this over. Got 35 minutes, 33 minutes. Should get 33 minutes on 8 chances. 59%. Oh, why is he not getting rebounds? 67%. But in this game, 237 game total. I mean, they allow the most in the league. I don't see how he doesn't hit unless he gets 3. His points? Maybe his points. Maybe another PRA look. Good comms. So 4 of 11, 6 of 18, 7 of 17. Rebound chances actually a 7 bare minimum. And then 6 on the potential assist. So maybe an RA. Would have hit there if you take his RA. So 6 assists, 7 rebound chances, and we'll just take everything else out. And see how he does on his RA. So still only 67%. Appreciate that, life changes. Why is Nurkic data not showing up? We'll see in a sec. Jalen Johnson boards. Oh, there's no betting lines for that game? Liam with the spam in the chat. Also, we could look at his average shots. Without these guys. So he should shoot like 16 times. Giannis to Warriors? No way. Actually? You're trolling. You're trolling. Don't troll right now. Don't troll right now. Oh, you're just guessing? Pascal to the Warriors? Yo, honestly. They might just blow up their entire team. I mean, everyone's out today for a reason, right? Like, they want to get rid of them. I think I like Nickeil Alexander-Walker for his PRA. This slate is disgusting. It's a little questionable. I don't think it's disgusting. I actually don't think it's as bad as yesterday was, even with all these trade rumors and everything. Ooh, Jalen Johnson rebound chances. He's getting 15 a night against the #1 defense, or #1 opponent for him. 15 minimum, again. Should get 16 technically as his average. Where was that Bulls game? He had 11 rebounds when there were, like, 300 points scored. Ooh, best pick for Bulls and Bucks game, watching it live. I'll let you know, Sergio. Are you a Bulls fan or a Bucks fan? Let me know. Hopefully a Bulls fan. I'm a Bulls fan. So, Jalen Johnson, when he gets 15 rebound chances on a similar defense, is 4 of 5, 8 of 11 on the year. Also, Okongwu out. Without Okongwu, he should get it. Bulls, bro, attaboy, man. You're from Chicago, suburbs. Yeah, I mean, Jalen Johnson should probably get this. Even on a similar defense, just without that. But they got, oh my god, they got killed by the Wizards. Attaboy, Sergio. I would never bet on a guy to make free throws. It's like not a. It's just a 50-50 chance. They just put his line at his average, and then you just kind of guess. It's not really a line I would like to bet on. Actually, let's see his averages without Okongwu as well. So his chances go down without Okongwu, but he averages 16.6. It goes down to 16, so it's like the same thing. His potential assists go way up, 18.7 without Okongwu. So 16, he should get 16 and 16. Maybe we just take his RA in this game. Wow, only 50%. 50% on the assists. RA is 80%. 9 of his last 11 as well, 82%. Double-double, I mean, his double-double odds are probably, yeah, I mean, yeah, he should get a double-double. But that, you know, that's his line on rebounds. Averaging 38 minutes. That is ridiculous. 37, like, minimum. Let's see, 37 minutes with starters, without injured. Or no, maybe just with starters. Wow. 75% on his assist line. 8 of his last 10, 5 of his last 5, 1 of 1 head-to-head. He's also getting more assists than ever. Assists are so high. That's insane. He had 10 assists on 10 potentials. 60. Let's see the passes made. Like, minimum of 60, 70-ish. Put it at, like, 65. His assist line looks good, man. I won't lie. Ooh, Porzingis back, though. True. Porzingis PR. I'm going to favor his RA right now. We'll look at Porzingis. But Porzingis hasn't played in a month, so I wouldn't bet on him. He's probably not going to get many minutes, but we can look. So, like, already he was kind of averaging, like, 17. So he'll probably get, like, maybe 15 minutes. I would cap him at 20, though. So even here, I would probably take the under. 1 of 8, 2 of 12, though. Jeez. Yeah, I'm not betting on him. He hasn't played basketball. It's like, you got to get into a routine. Like, you got to play a week, and then I'll start betting on you. Like, even Jokic, I don't even really look at him. I just filter him in for other guys. You know what I mean? It's just not worth... Oh, let me add to the props here. 1 second, guys. Also, we're probably ready to start our new streak. I know it's sad, but we have to start a new one. Hardaway over 13.5 PR. So I could add those. You guys can comment your favorite ones. Cat and Kolek, remember, are unders. So I'm typing those in. Just make sure you know that. Larson over 21.5 PRA. Alex. I'm just putting Alex W for Alexander Walker because his name is like 700 letters long. We decided his PRA is better, I believe. So I'm going to remove this, just add his PRA, and then Jalen. I'm just going to put JJ. Hopefully you guys know that as Jalen Johnson. If someone asks in the chat, just please tell them it's Jalen Johnson. Okay, so now you can type exclamation mark props. Those should come up. I always enable my snipping tool on accident. Okay, just put NAW. Then people will ask, what did I put? I don't even know what I put. Okay, let me end this poll. You guys, wow. Very close poll. 34, 32, 33%. People think he's going to stay in Milwaukee. I do not think so. Keegan Murray ankle to miss at least 2 more weeks. I'm going to add the poll. Start a poll. First leg of the streak. Again, up to you guys. Let me know what your favorite leg is. We will do Assar Thompson. He was the #1 rated prop on Propfinder. So Assar Thompson, RA. I really do like Hardaway. Hardaway over 13.5 PR. We'll do Alexander Walker. We'll do Nah over 26.5 PRA. And then we'll also do... He's going to the Bulls most likely? That would be insane. I don't think there's any chance he goes to the Bulls. That would be crazy. We'll also add Pele. Okay, vote in that poll. Let me know what you guys think. And we'll just keep going. I'll kind of leave that open as we go. So vote in that poll. James Harden was just traded to Cleveland. Yeah, I'm not surprised. That one we kind of knew was coming. Giannis is coming west. I bet Cavs is going to start freaking out. He's not going crazy yet. Not seeing anything on Harden. Are you lying to me? Are you lying to me? Down to plus 275? Yo. 9, I'm going to tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. I would just wait for his prop. Oh, wow, yeah, James Harden and Darius Garland are expected to be traded for each other. Wow, big news in the NBA today. Source, trust me, bro. Celtics grabbed Vooch like 20 minutes ago, bro. Probably longer than that. Okay, how long has this stream been going? Hour 21. Yeah, I gotta lock in here. Okay, Lakers Nets, definitely an under type game. Cam Thomas under 2.5 rebounds. He just had 23 minutes, 24. Let's look at the volume trends. Let's see what we got here. Austin Reeves, obviously don't want to bet on him. Rui minutes are down. Nick Claxton, is he injured though? Who's injured? Reeves is still questionable. With Reeves, Rui actually plays way better for some reason. Yeah, definitely an under game. Definitely an under game. So if you go to the research tab and you look, you can see Lakers were favored by 8. Game total is really low at a 222. So if you click, the highest rated over props are like Luka, Rui for an assist. But you know, barely green on the overs. Then you go to under. Look how many greens there are. So that's one easy way to know. But game total of 222 is really low, and the Nets have a really low pace, and they're just not a good offense. So you look, Lakers really low pace, Nets really low pace. This is all the makings for an under game. LeBron under 6.5 assists. Actually, what about with Reeves? No, with Reeves he goes over. MPJ threes, Ayton points. Ayton's rebounds are favored to go under. $13 minutes. Even at 36 minutes, he went under. Has a hard matchup on the boards tonight. Against a similar defense, he seemingly goes over, though. Getting a lot of minutes recently. Cam Thomas under, like, everything. Points, rebounds, assists. Honestly, I would just take his PA under. Nine of 13 on the year to his assist under. 7 of 13 to his PA under. So they should lose, and it should be at least an 8-point spread. So let's actually go look at that. So 7 of 11 on that for Cam Thomas. Igor also leaning under on that. Assists under. Blocks under. What's his line? Yeah. MPJ under. So he's actually under his line in 83% of games on a loss with an 8-point spread this season. So I would even take his under on threes. I don't think you can argue with this line, though. 14 of 17 to the under on his rebounds. You gotta take that, man. You just gotta. About Hardaway, I wouldn't take him for 14.5 PRA because he's probably not going to get an assist. Or I didn't look at it. I would just take his PR. I would just, again, I tell everyone the same thing. Just wait till you can find that line. It's down for a reason. So if you see that line down somewhere, you know, wink, wink, nod, nod, it's probably down for a reason. So, I mean, I see your comment, but I don't understand. It's like you're just falling right into a trap, bro. Kolek should be getting more minutes due to a blowout potential. Even then, doesn't matter. Cam, sorry, it's happening. Hasn't officially happened yet, but it seems like it's gonna happen. Only got 17 minutes last night for Claxton. Coming off, is he coming off that injury? No, his minutes are normal. And the reason I'm filtering by a loss and an 8-point differential is because that's what's expected to happen. They're expected to lose by 8 points. So you filter by that, and you know the game total's already in your favor. Slow pace, hard defense. I mean, even with these numbers, Claxton should still go under. I wouldn't be surprised if he still went under. So, yeah, Harden is way better than Garland. I agree. I'm surprised it's just a player-for-player swap. I thought it would be, like, picks. So, I don't know. I think it's a decent trade. If you're a Clippers fan. Or a Cavs fan. Either way, honestly. I'd rather have Harden if you're in a win now mode, which they are in, so. So see, Terrence Mann on a loss, you could see 8-point differential on a loss. He gets more minutes in those blowouts. So his minutes average is 24. I bet his minutes goes up. 25. Never mind. Yeah, nothing looks good for him. Let's see. Who else we got? We look at Cam Thomas yet? Yeah, so his under on rebounds looks really, really good. His under on assists looks really, really good. Probably under. Doesn't even have an RA line, so if you can find an RA line for him anywhere, it's probably. Let's see, what is it going to be? 2.5, 3.5. It's probably 7.5, and you could probably snag that under and feel pretty confident about it. But it doesn't look like he has a line for it anywhere. Let's see. Thomas, is he on Sleeper? No. It attaches his points to everything, which is kind of more of a hit or miss. I really like his under on rebounds and assists, if you can find it. I really like his under on assists, actually. Lakers don't give up a lot of assists. You can see here when he plays hard teams, he doesn't even get anywhere close to that. Let's look at Thomas on chalkboard. Probably still doesn't have it. His line's now 2.5 assists. Ooh, 5.5 rebounds and assists. I'm comfortable taking that under. Man, yeah, I would take that. I could show you why Kolek should go under. You don't have to delete your message when I'm reading it. So, yeah, Cam Thomas, only line I'm finding him for his RA is chalkboard, and I really like the under there. Man, what was his line? 5.5? Yeah, definitely like that. So if you go back to Kolak, you can see, first of all, #1 rated on Propfinder. But if you filter it, so head-to-head, you know, he's getting like none. He got 1 in 4 games. And then you see without all of these guys, he's getting 0 rebound chances. So you filter out the injured, and boom, 9 minutes, 11 minutes, 20 minutes, getting 1 rebound chance in each game, or 1 rebound in each game on 0 chances combined. So he's not even coming close to 3. Filtering the starters, he's 77% on the year. You can see an increase here. You're like, why is there an increase there? They're probably just some random depth guys out, and they just threw him in the mix. So his minutes were way up from normal. If that's real, it's a good trade for Boston. It's real. Vucevic to the Celtics for Anthony Simons. I don't know what the Bulls are doing. Maybe packaging something. But you can also see these games. So he had one, you can eliminate these games. He only had 1 minute and 2 minutes here. But games this season, he had 9 minutes, 11 minutes, 20 minutes, and he only got 1 rebound. So yeah, I don't under on his points as well. Now I wouldn't take his under on points because he shot 1 of 4, 1 of 3, 1 of 1 here, and that's just from 3. So he shot actually 2 of 6, 2 of 5, 2 of 4. So he probably does go over on his points or points and assists, whatever you think he's going to do there. Josh Giddey, the Rockets? No, you're not getting Josh Giddey. I'm surprised Cam Thomas actually has that line on chalkboard under 5.5. That's a lock, bro. Let's see what happens when they win by 8 points or so. So LeBron usually goes over. Of course, LeBron's going to go over. Now, Austin Reeves is questionable. I feel like he is going to play. I feel like it's for real this time. It's been like a week he's been questionable. DeAndre Ayton probably goes over on his boards here. Bad trade for Boston. Maybe it's just, I don't know, just a good trade all around. Germany, because I'm a Bulls fan, and Giddey's really good, and I don't want to get rid of him. I don't think the Bulls would be that stupid. I don't think they'd get rid of him. But they just got rid of Vooch. So, I don't know. It's a business at the end of the day. Who knows what they're going to do. So they should get 26 minutes, like 16 rebound chances at least. Getting that on a win as well. Yeah, so I like DeAndre Ayton over on his, honestly, PRA, probably. But Reeves is going to play, so with Reeves, how does that affect things? Don't know. His rebound chances actually stay the same. Points only go slightly down. Oh, no, that's without Reeves, sorry. Let me filter in Reeves. I guess it's fine. Yeah, DeAndre Ayton PR actually does look good. 19.5. Should get that pretty easy. You don't trust Ayton? I don't blame you. I don't mind it. Ayton will probably get a double-double, but I hate betting on him, yeah. So inconsistent. Did it say 4 of 16? Oh my god, it did. He got 9 points. He would have hooked, too. Oh my god, if I would have taken him. He had... What? Oh my god. Against the Mavs, he shot 4 of 16 in this game, which got him 9 points, 11 rebounds, and his line's 19.5 PR. Yeah, Alexander Walker, yep. Alex W asking me who Alex W is. It's kind of funny. Over or under? So, I mean, I'm, like, kind of technically filtered on the under, but obviously I'm looking at overs. Um, so, if Reeves plays, I don't really think it matters whether or not he does. But let me show you what my thought process is here. So, if they win by more than 8 points, or 8 or more, he is 12 of 15 on his points line, 67% on his rebounds line. And I said he's averaging like 14. I think his potentials are actually higher. We could give him 13. These are kind of outliers. We can even give him 12 for all I care. We can just say he gets... betting on you. We can just say he gets 12 rebounds. This one's a really heavy outlier. So I'd say we give him 12 rebound chances. Again, bare minimum. And then 27 minutes. Again, bare minimum. And then 9 shots, like bare minimum. So I don't know any of the numbers I just said. 9... what did I say in rebounds? Like 12 and then like 26 minutes or something. So then you take all this off, you look at the data, how that looks on bare minimum, and he should get at least that. I think all these are the right numbers, but yeah, I mean that's why I like his line there. Can you add to Pickett? I haven't even bet anything yet. Yeah, I haven't placed him yet. Still take Assar 8.5. I probably would. If it's boosted, especially. Like, if you're getting plus money. On Underdog, you can take him at 0.86 for 7.5 RA. If you'd like. I have a 50% NBA profit boost. How many do I have? Oh, I have an NHL soccer. I'm not using NHL. Nice try. Assar over 7.5 RA is the first leg of the streak. We should actually probably do this now before his line moves. Okay. I'm ending the poll. Let me add... You guys were pretty obvious on that one, so let me add the second leg and see what we got cooking here. Who is the next lead? So Hardaway, we'll put Hardaway back. Hardaway over 13.5 PR. You guys seem to like that one a little bit. Oops. We want 8 and under. We want 8 and over 19.5 PR. Larson over 21.5 PRA. Nikhil Alexander-Walker over 26.5 PRA. Okay. I just added another poll. Let me know what you guys think of those. What does the Pickett Pro thing do? I have no idea, Lucas. I haven't bought it. I don't... For what I do, I just keep track of my bets and post for you guys. So for what I do, I don't really need it, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, I just don't need it, but it might be useful. Holy sneeze. Oh wait, let me add that too. JJ is Jalen Johnson, by the way. I just don't want to type his whole name because this is a big slate and we have a lot of props to go over. Porter under 6.5 rebounds. 8 and over 19.5 PR. So now type it again and you'll see everything. You'll see everything again now. There we go. Okay, is there anything else you guys have from this game specifically? Let me know, let me know. Come on. Non-submit. There we go. I'll get there, Sergio. I go game by game, so we'll get right there after this game. Don't you worry. How does MPJ look? I took his under on rebounds. About that Ty Jerome performance, dude's a winner. Agreed. Dude's a dog. I like Flag tonight. Took his over on 6.5 rebounds, but I think his PR is a solid bet as well. Bet. Look at that. Any more trades or anything? Not seeing anything else happening. Doesn't seem like it. 18 RA regular line is crazy, dude. So good. Yeah. Jalen Johnson, I assume you're talking about. Got you, Sergio. Don't you worry, bro. Let me slide this chat over. Was there a Claxton bet? No, nothing for Claxton. We were looking at him. I didn't find anything I loved, so. Okay, this game, spread of 7, game total 223. I assume, obviously, Boston's favored. So now you go look at this. You filter this on a win for Boston, and then you filter in the point differential of, 6, 7 maybe. 6 or 7. Probably somewhere around there. You can underestimate, you can overestimate. Wow, Vucevic actually on the Celtics looks so weird. Okay. So his points are actually typically over. Now, we don't really want to bet on a guy named Hugo Gonzalez. I don't even know who this guy is. A shooting guard? 6'7"? Yeah, 6'7". 6'7". Queta, how does he do? Usually goes under on his PRA. Now, you do have to filter in... I guess JB's playing tonight, which is good for them. Anthony Simons is out. Obviously, we know that, so we can filter him out. So with Derek White, with Jaylen Brown, with Sam Hauser, and Peyton Pritchard, probably the guys you want to filter in here. Okay, so Queta under on his points typically. Rebounds 63% to the under. Now they've been really bad rebounding recently. The Mavs have. RA under on Queta, 10.5. His line, 69%. 8 of his last 10 he is under. With this win and point differential filter. You could also look at, I don't know, a guy like Derek White. He tends to go over. Under on his threes. 50-50 on his field goals attempted, although he's 4 of his last 5 he's under. Jaylen Brown. His rebounds have been nasty recently. 3-pointers attempted. Field goals attempted, he's typically under 22.5. Now, without Anthony Simons, though, I mean, how's that going to look? Who knows? Can actually probably take it here. And again, Anthony Simons obviously out because of that trade. So he actually hasn't played a single game without Anthony Simons, so his shots will probably go up. Now, this game's a little weird. Whoa, holy voice crack. This game's a little weird because of the Anthony Simons trade. I mean, it's been happening in a lot of games. Pritchard points looked pretty good earlier. Line is at 14.5, but I think it's gone up. Of course it has. Stupid Pritchard points going up all the time. So again, same thing. You kind of want to filter with the win and like 6 or 7 points here. Boucher out. So he's 53% on that line. Against a similar defense, he is under 4 of 12, 10 of 17, 4 of 12. Over on his rebounds, chances are going up. I don't know. Don't love. Also, I'd rather take an under here. Klay Thompson under. God, everyone is out for the Mavs. I don't know what they're going to do. Klay shot 6 of 9 from 3 in this game. Wow. Klay under RA. Probably be a bet here. Doesn't seem to be a bet anywhere. So his rebound chances go down from 3.9 to 3 without all of these guys. Wow, this is, everyone's out. Like, literally everyone's out. His points go from 11 to 18, though. I know there's only a one-game sample, but still pretty good. Wow, how many minutes actually did he have in that game? Only 26 minutes, though, so my guess is they get killed, and yeah, like, see, look, if we could take his under on RA, that'd be so nice. Clay gonna hit 5 threes. If they stay in the game, sure. I mean, sure. Plus 307 to the over, and he's 50% on it. Again, he went 6 of 9 against the Nets, so maybe. Narth is on Queta rebounds. Narth is on Queta rebounds. Probably just because how bad the Mavs are. They don't have anyone. He does a lot of game script stuff. Are they on back-to-back? February 1st? No. So he's only 35%. Rank 6. I don't know what he's on. 26. Should get 20 minutes. He's still to the under. Spread of 7. 35% to the under in these games. Now, again, the Mavs just terrible defense. Flag double-double. Honestly, not a bad bet, probably. His line's 6.5. Double-double line plus 290. But without everyone, like... So that's another thing, like, it's just weird. You wouldn't expect that. So he averages 11.6, but without all these guys, he averages 10 only. Now, without everyone, he averages 14. Apparently, Russell taking a lot of rebounds. I don't know. So, again, without all these guys, 14 chances. Should get, like, 10. They just don't give up a lot of rebounds to point guards. Clay points. I wouldn't take an over in this game. It's just they want you to bet overs, but when the game total is like this, and especially with everyone out on the Mavs, like this over looks really good for Cooper Flag. Like I'll tell you that right now, it looks really good. But when you filter in the starters, he's barely going over in all of these games. He's under on his points. Like, bro, this this is actually insane. Like, remember we took his under on points the other night, and then he dropped 34? It's like, bro. So, I mean, you could see why. You could see the thought process. Like, with all of these guys injured, he's just going to be double-teamed. So, I don't know. I know he's a really good player. He's a freak of an athlete, but he's under on assists even, like... Oh. It looks good, man. It just does. 28 minutes. They got killed by the Bulls, and they're playing a much better team. His rebound chance or his assist chances are way up though. So are his rebound chances, to be fair. Low key triple double plus 4,500. Like if they stay in this game, it wouldn't shock me if he got a triple double. He had 6 on 13 chances. Now he'd need help on the assist front, but it wouldn't shock me at all if he hit his PRA or if he hit his triple double. But that, I mean, that's a crazy long shot, plus 4,500. I don't know, weird game. A lot of injuries in this one as well. Now, Derek White, we did take him the other night with injuries, and that did work out in our favor. Coop is from there, too. That could be game script. Derek White usually over his rebounds as well. Jonas certified lock for Demon rebounds at 6.5. Who? Valanciunas? I would not bet that, bro. Bro, I would not bet that at all. Man, 6 of 19. Free throws made on, yeah, like, when the only edge you're getting on a guy is his free throws under, that's not a pick you really want to take. Pritchard rebounds under. JB. This is a trappy game. I think a lot of guys go under here, but it's trappy. Sam Hauser, maybe. Hauser PRA under. See what happens when he gets 27 minutes. Probably nothing good. Yeah. Assist line 1.5 is crazy. His RA probably should go under. All right, let's get this pick in for Sergio. He's been waiting a minute. Lots of unders again, it looks like. Man, Ryan Rollins still like the under here. He shot 10 of 16, 3 of 4 against the Celtics. That's crazy. 37 of 47 on the year. But without everyone who's dead, everything goes up. Oh my god, that scared me so bad. I just got ear raped. Now without Vooch, I don't know. I would take rebounds in this game. Because remember, Vooch is out. Everyone, like, rebounds have to go somewhere else. Matas seems like the guy. Let's check the cheat sheet here. On the injury splits, we'll see what happens when Vooch is out. Jaden Ivey on the Bulls, isn't that crazy? Or we can't see what Vooch is out because he's not on the team. Oh, come on. I wonder if there's a way he can just, like, add them so we can just see. That would be nice to have. Because, like, I know he's not on the Bulls, but I want to see what happens when he's not on the Bulls. There's no way to filter it. Matas 1.5 threes. %, on his over a 2.5 assists in the last 10 games. They do give up a lot of assists, the Bucks. I do like 8, and I'm taking his PR. Wiggins out? Is he? Oh, yeah, huge. That's good for our Pele Larson bet. Although I didn't bet it yet, so that sucks. Matas for 4 assists, plus 231. Mata's RA probably a decent bet. He only didn't get minutes in this game because they got killed. Spread is... Who's favored? We're favored, so... spread's low. Or spread... Yeah, spread's low, game total's low. So not great for overs. But when Vooch is out, like, lots of injuries. So these rebounds got to go somewhere, you know? I don't even have to filter that. What Walker is that? Jarris Walker, Barlow. Yeah, all starters are out from the Pacers. Julius Randle and Ant both questionable tomorrow. Yeah, Mata's threes, I mean... God, should be good. Should be green. 13 of 16. He's shooting like 7 threes a night. God, he shot 2 for 9, 2 for 8, 2 for 8. But did you take it at like a... Oh yeah, his line's 20.5 on that now. Let's see the shot chart. It's been decent. They're like top 15. 17th on the season. Mata shooting 32% of his volume in the last 10. Pretty consistent with what he's shooting. His points maybe. I mean, he's shooting like 12 minimum. We filter starters as well. Oh man, with starters, he's not hitting his line. Shooting 13 times, though. See, this is why they expect the game to go under. Like, stuff like this just pops up. I do like his assist. Maybe his PA. Should shoot 13 times and get, what, minutes? Like, he averages 29 without all these guys. Isaiah Collier under rebounds. Larivia over 4.5 RA. Oh, I got you, Juke. I do like Mata's assists. He should get 4 potentials on that. He should get easy 28 minutes. Let's see. 28 minutes. 13 of those. 4 potential assists. I mean, PA should be good, right? Like, let's see, away. So we're away at the Bucks. That's a little interesting. Away, leaning 78% to the over. Yeah, we're taking this. We're taking this for sure. He only missed when he shot 4 of 15, 6 of 14, 5 of 14 on these filters. And he probably should get more minutes. He should get, like, probably 31, 32. So 8 of 10, 10 of 12, yeah. Yeah. That game finished at 1 in the morning. Talk to me about Okoro. If I can spell. What about him? What'd you see? What'd you like? Let me know. 2 of 3 head-to-head. Or not head-to-head, just 2 of 3 without these guys. 26, 34, 25 minutes. So you could expect 25 as a minimum. Shot 7, 12, and 7 times. Let me know what line you like, though. Six shot. So he should shoot like 8 times minimum. Let's just see what he gets on 25 minutes, like without all these guys and with starters. Shot 3 of 7 on 26 minutes. Now we just filter with starters. 8 of 18. What are his minutes there? He should get like, yeah, he should get 24 at least. Let's filter 24. So his rebounds, he's under. His assists, he's seemingly over 56%. Points, seemingly over 8, 9, 10, 3. Only shot 3 times here. Wow, 3 in 32 minutes? That's crazy. 6, 7, 9, 5, 7. So should shoot like, what's his average? Like 9 point something. 7.1 only. Also, not sure we want to bet on multiple guys since we like Matas. It was PA though, 89%. 10.5. Larson at 22.5. Man, everyone's moving up, huh? I still like Larson at that line though, because Andrew Wiggins is out, so he probably averages way more. Let's actually check, but even if he doesn't, he'll get more minutes no matter what. Yeah, so you can see we didn't have him averaging 28 minutes. So he gets 28, 6 potentials, assists, and even his rebound chances go up. So we'll say 28. Like 6, 5 with starters. There's nothing. Versus PRA. We have him averaging a certain amount of shots though. See, like this is really low. But in all, I still like it. I don't really want to waste time going back on it. We still have 3 more games to get through. I still like Mata's line. Probably just run those guys right now, to be honest. I don't like this new menu for Underdog. This looks terrible. Wait, they removed Walker's line? His line's now 5.5, and he's heavily favored to go over it. Bro, what is happening? Okay, I'm going to run Larson and Buzelis. Just did that. Unless I can get better odds here. Larson on chalkboard. They might have... Oh, no, they did move his line. He's favored to go over that PRA. Matas. Also favored. Yeah, we got better odds on Underdog. I don't like taking overs in these games, no cap. I just don't... I don't like the chance of a potential blowout. Because White will get 5 going into the third quarter and then play like 3 more minutes, and probably, like, that's just my guess, you know? Like, going into the fourth quarter, I mean, he'll probably have 4 or 5, and then you'll be like, that's just how it works. That's you have to remember that. Gui Santos? Who is that? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Gui Santos. Sneaky, no one's on him today. Why is his shot so far up? Steph out? Double-double? Plus 3,500? Oh, he's playing the Sixers, though. Yeah, I mean, we'll look when we get there. I don't know. Kaysen Wallace, under 2.5 assists. He had 7 potentials, got 0. That's nasty work. They still won by 11, like, bro. It's not even fair. Okay, everyone's questionable on the Thunder. So I think, honestly, I'm just going to skip this game. JJ's Jalen Johnson. Are you guys good if I skip this game, or you have something you want me to go over quick? Because this game, when everyone's out like this, I don't know. I don't like really taking it. I'm going to pair some more guys before their lines change, though. Like Jarris Walker, I mean, his line already changed, but not Kenneth Walker. Jarris Walker, yeah, I mean, his rebound line is heavily skewed. You guys are on Hardaway, but barely. Hardaway or Larson? Alright, I need to run a new pull with Hardaway and Larson because you guys were 50-50 on him. It's actually 22.5 here right now. Okay, vote on that poll. Let me know what you guys think, and then we'll take whoever you guys think is better. Now, Assar Thompson's line seems to be going up everywhere at 8.5, which is not great. But I mean, what are you gonna do? I guess he's still good on underdog. Actually, let me take all the favored lines, like heavily favored ones. Is Ayton favored any which way? Ayton doesn't have a line. Of course not. Kolak's probably favored to go under. If I had to guess, yeah, heavily favored to go under. Then let me do Walker. Okay, I just ran those three guys for my 50% boost. 3-unit play just so I can get it out of the way. He's at 8 on prize picks. Yeah, that's about what I would probably have him out on prize picks for those even odds. I did Matas and Larson. I think I ran with him. Let me check. Yeah, I did that for 1.3 units. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that's good. We do have a, or no, that's, yeah, we have a five-person 100% boost for NBA on Sleeper. So we can maybe run something on that. What's this poll going? You guys are saying Larson. Okay. So I say we just run, or I'll give it like 10 more minutes, but right now we're doing Assar and Larson for our streak play. Again, this game, really weird. Desmond Bane favored to go under. Has in the last 5 games. Spread of 8 on a loss. 63% to go under. Nothing I love. But again, a really, really hard, or really bad defense. Seems to play well against bad or good defenses. Bad defensive matchup. Does go under on RA usually, though. 3 of 6 I'd had last time had about 1 million RA. I'm going to skip this game, though, just for sake of time, and I don't really like it. Another game we kind of think under. Dominic Barlow, top-rated prop to go under on his rebounds. If you guys know, you know. Yesterday it was rough. Tyrese Maxey over 10.5 RA. Warriors... Now, I know Steph Curry's out in this game, so that's going to be weird. Steph and Jimmy Butler are both out. They had 20 chances, only got 5 last game against them. They won, though. Tyrese Maxey been an absolute demon on his points recently. He's been shooting really well. Now Embiid and PG are out. Let's actually hit up the injury splits cheat sheet. Go on just the 76ers. Let's actually just do the combo here. Oubre, I mean, you kind of got to run it, right? Like, without these two guys, he goes over, like, all the time. I guess not these games. Or, well, hold on. Without them with starters. 14 minutes, 34 minutes, shot 5 of 10. Kelly Oubre might not be the best run back. Thought we were totally going to run him back. Andre Drummond rebounds go up. His line's 9.5. Wow. 8 of 12 without these guys. I think that's a good run back, especially against this matchup. I mean, you know, they give up on average 13 boards. Yeah, and you got 12 and 15. That's definitely a good play. Not taking Buzelis. He's at 21.5 on... What do you mean? That's the line. Andre Drummond is probably the best look. His rebound chance is up to 17.1. Wow. Look at these games. 23, 27, 26. If he gets like 17, he's probably hitting. What are his minutes here? Should get at least 20, and then like 17 chances. And you just filter these guys out. He's 8 of 8 on that. Yeah, we're taking that line 100%. Every day of the week, baby. Plus 330 for a double-double. He's hit that 6 of 8. I'd take that for show. For show. Would you take multiple combos from the same game? Not typically. No, especially from two different guys. If they're on different teams, maybe, but I wouldn't do RA and PRA. That's like negatively correlated unless it's on the same slip or a different slip. You don't want it on the same slip. Okay, I'm going to take Andre Drummond with something quick because I really like his prop. I'm going to do Andre Drummond and Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway doesn't have his PRA line here. Let me check chalkboard. He does have his line on chalkboard and it's boosted. Come on, Drummond. Where are you? Drummond. His line's 8.5 rebounds on chalkboard? What the heck? I'm going to do a 2-unit play on that. Drummond and Hardaway. For sure. Jalen Johnson, 10.5 rebounds. Assar RA at 7.5. Nice. I'm going to run Larson on that streak. I think you guys have made it pretty clear. I'm going to do Assar. His line is still 7.5, so we'll do that. Hold on, I have to hit streak first. Streak. Assar. And Larson. Okay, I'm running Assar and Larson. $5 to 4,300 if we hit 9 more. Streak is now in. There it is. Larson, 22.5 PRA. Assar Thompson, 7.5 RA. If you're not, or if you're new, you can join the streak, and once we hit, then we just keep going on the stream. So we just take our favorite play and just keep going and going and going and going and going. I probably need to add to that. Yeah, Ayton, Montas. Hold on. I'm gonna say and double for Ayton. I mean, if he gets a decent amount of shots up, I think he hits. And I'll probably run that for a bonus bet. Because first of all, his odds there just look insane. He gets 20 and 17. Is that what he said? And then his points, he's over in 80%, 75%, 72%. So it's like, and he shot 4 of 10. So he's getting shots up. He averages 8 shots. So even if you give him like 6, I mean, he's 7 of 8 on that line. You know what I mean? So you got to take that. Nurk is available. Available as in available to be traded, or just like he's playing tonight? I guess they're probably not trading him because they just did a big trade. Wait, Mata's line was 18.5 earlier? Oh my god. You guys are right. I thought 21 was normal. Well, he's already on 2 slips, and I can't cancel him, so... I think I still like it, though. I mean... let's see. What was I doing with him? Or, yeah, in a close game with all these guys out, should get 33 minutes. 30 at least. Shots go way up. Let's see. 6 and 5, shoots like 12 shots. 12 chances here. 4 chances, so like 12 on 4 at 21.5. 53%, so not great, but man, why did his line moved so much? He should either way just get so many more shots though. Hopefully, we'll see. I didn't realize his line moved that much. Yeah, Drummond rebounds. I really like Drummond rebounds tonight. I think he's favored. His line is 8.5 on chalkboard. If you want to snag him there. On underdog, his line's 9.5 plus 103. But you can see his rebound chances go up 3 without Embiid and PG. Now it looks like Oubre goes up on his points. Well, you can kind of see not really the case. Kind of had a dip here. Also has a hard matchup, so don't really want to take him. And taking rebounds, positively correlated, so. Always want to hop on positive correlation. It's huge. He averages 13 shots without them out. See, they know that. His line's 13.5. 13, he's 9 of 11. I mean, he should realistically hit. Larson's 21.5 on DK. That's good. If you can get it, get it. What odds, though? Like, minus 130, minus 140? Because I'm getting, like, minus 105 for 22.5. I know I really like him still. Matas PA. Not PR. You could also take PR, but I like his PA more. Okay, I took Ayton, I believe. Actually, no, I didn't because this line wasn't available. Hold on. Ayton's line is 18.5 PR on chalkboard. I liked him up till like 20 or so. So we'll do him with Alexander Walker. Glad I was on Larson early. Got him at 20.5. Yeah, that's nice. I never say anything's a lock, Zach, but it looks good. Either way, I'd probably take him for a double-double. He's 6 of 8 this season without those guys and with the chances he should get, so should be good. Like, if you look without injured, 8 of 12 on his rebounds, and he's averaging, like, you could say 15, but, I mean, in these 3 games, I mean, he's averaging an insane amount of rebounds. And he has a really easy matchup, so if you filter on a similar defense, his lowest is 17, so that's where I got that 17 number from. Without everything, and he's going to get 20 minutes, that's just his average with this. So he'll get, like, minimum 15 rebound chances, but probably closer to 17. Even with 15, he's over in all of them, with a double-double in all of them if he were to get his points. So, I mean, yeah, I do like Jalen Johnson, RA. I'm going to take Porter Jr. and Cat. Cat under on PA. Wow, he's heavily favored to go over on his PA. Is that true on Underdog as well? I just went to Underdog and looked up Underdog. No, he's not. Getting really good value on Chalkboard there. Any picks for King of the Court? I wasn't really looking, to be honest. We could check that, though. Is this the last game, or is there another? Or is there another game? Hold on. Let's go over this last game, then we'll check King of the Court. So another low total here. First thing I would check for King of the Court is the higher totals. Hold on. Overs. So Nickeil Alexander-Walker could be a crazy pull. I actually really like his line. But then you have guys like Luka, and it's like not even fair. PRA, let's just filter the prop. So like Luka, Jokic, I mean, there's just no motion there. Jaylen Brown, Jalen Johnson. Again, Jokic and Luka have pretty low totals, especially Luka. Probably wouldn't want to take him. He's averaging 54 his last 5. Ugh. Sorry. Yeah. Now, I don't think Alexander Walker would get it. Where is he? Nickeil Alexander Walker. But, I mean, he's got 49. He's got 49 and 47, 44 in the past, so I think it's possible. Not likely, but without all these guys, I like him for as over as it is anyway. I don't know. Definitely possible. Let's look at this last game. Definitely under. Jalen Green, Royce O'Neal, Mark Williams. Oh, my God. Is he going to sell our bag this time? He went under his PRA last time, but, of course, he got 7 and 4. He shot 3 of 6 from the field. You can see, again, with Devin Booker out, he averages only 9.4 rebound chances. So, hold on. This is actually going to be funny. Pretty sure he went over. Yeah, over in the only game where we took his under. Yesterday was just not it, bro. Like, or the day before, too, even. Like, are you kidding me? Like, are you serious? I think we just run it back, though. Now he has to play Klingon. Like, he had 16 chances here, had 0 assists. Rebound chances had 12, only came down with 5. Was this against Klingon? It was. Jabari Walker had 14. Kamara had 10. Now, if Dija's out, so I don't love that. But I think you got to take Mark Williams under. I'm just going to run it back. Mark Williams under. I mean, look at this. Like, 9 of his last 10, 4 of his last 5. It's because D-Book's out, and he goes under every game except for the one we bet on. Especially against a hard defense, which he does have to go up against a hard defense tonight. Took Ayton, 18.5 PR, Andre 9.5 boards. Yeah, I like that. Jalen Green. November 6th, November 8th, January. So since January, he's getting like no minutes. He only had 4 minutes in this game. Yo, he might be betting on his unders. I mean, that's insane. I don't know. Not a sample size on him. Again, I would not take an over in this game. Kamara apparently looks good. Without a DJ, though, maybe you do have to take... Oh, come on. Without DJ and Scoot Henderson, probably someone... But even look, like, without those guys, you would think, oh, yeah, of course his PRA is going to go up. Nope. Points go up. Rebounds and assists typically go down. Drew, Shaden Sharp, 3 of 6. Doesn't look great. Kamara also doesn't look great. Klingon also doesn't look great. So, yeah, I mean, him for a 3, minus 141. Rebounds, assists for Klingon, maybe. I mean, if we take Mark Williams under, Klingon over, that would make sense. 0 of 5 had 29 chances last time, just couldn't come through. Suns D against small forwards, so bad. Oops, hold on. Oh, wait, no, yeah, I'm looking at the right thing. Yeah. Yeah, pretty bad. Especially, yeah, oh my god, everything. PRA. Who's playing Timoni? He shot 2 of 10, 2 of 9 from 3 last time they faced off. So that's why he went under. Looking at the wrong team in this game, I'm probably not going to take anything in this game. Other than the Mark Williams under. Brooks PR. Also, we had Brooks the other day. His line was 22.5 points. He got 22. So that was good. He shot 7 of 20. Just unbelievable. Actually unbelievable. JJ at 18.5 now. What you think? I liked him a lot. I don't know about 18.5 though. I would just rewind the stream and see what I was saying. Or just look at the chart and see what you would take them up to, honestly. I favorite their lines at what they're at. I don't know what I think after when they change. But if I like it, usually I like it a lot. Micah Potter ruled out. Norman Powell ruled out. We already knew that one, though. Or he was doubtful. Can't believe Simons got traded to the Bulls. To the Bulls. My goat, Anthony Simons. Flag points. I don't think I loved his points. He's a hard matchup. Also, over/under's low. They should lose by 8. He's 12 of 13. When they, like, how did that not hit the other night? I don't get it. I guess technically by 7. Think he's going to go off. Rebounds better? Not much. Not even really with the assists. Now, if they stay in the game, like, he'll get a triple-double. Or I think he has a chance at, what was it, plus 4,500 or something ridiculous. I mean, his potential assists lately have been crazy. You could see 13, 13, 11. Probably because he's getting double-teamed. They don't have any starters. Okay, let me refresh my picket so you guys can see. And so I can get some screenshots out on Discord. If you have any more questions, let me know. I'm going to probably end here in a second. So if you have any questions, let me know quick. I accidentally took Matas twice. Didn't realize that. Oops. Bro, I need a nap. Why am I yawning so much? Holy. I didn't even do anything today, hardly. I went to 2 classes that I had today. Oh, type exclamation mark picket and you'll see it. Yeah, I appreciate you. Marco runs the Twitter account, but I post sometimes when I go live and things like that. But I'm not the main guy who runs Twitter. That's Marco. Gotcha, Lucas. Okay, I'm posting in our Discord now. Yeah, I could look at B-Pods. Iodasuma rebounds. Let me go back on this. Dasuma rebounds I actually don't mind. Because Vooch is out. We know with Vooch out, the rebounds gotta go somewhere, right? Without Giddey, who else takes rebounds? Jalen Smith gets some, Zach Collins gets some. So there is 50%, but look at the potentials recently. It's almost like recently they've been playing like they knew they were going to trade Vooch. It's kind of weird. What happens when he gets like 9 potentials? Or like, call it 7. So only 5 of 16. But you got to remember, Vooch was in these games. Last 3 games, he got 7, 8, and 6. So when he gets... Wait, what did I say? Yeah, 7, 8, and 6, but 9 minimum for his potentials. And when he gets 9 potentials, he is over in 5 of 7? I'm on Kobe White rebounds. Got you, AG. Kobe White. I was on Kobe White rebounds... Is that yesterday or 2 days ago? He got 4 for us. That was nice of him. I guess I expect another... Oh, yeah, better defensive matchup for the shooting guard. Unless he gets traded, though. He literally might get traded. Christian Braun is playing today. Yeah, I mean, Kobe White should probably hit. I know he's heavily favored, though, to go over that. Okay, just sent out all the picks I have so far. We'll probably be sending more, but I'll ping again. I just don't have them. Have them all. Unless I do. Did I already pet everything yet? Kolek, Jarris Walker. I do want to do a lay with Jarris Walker. Kolek, Walker, Matas, Assar Thompson. I know I did somewhere. I didn't do him apart from on the street, so let me do something with him. Assar Thompson. We need to do Tim Hardaway. I think I did him already. Tim Hardaway. Yeah, I did him with Andre Drummond. I know I did Cat somewhere. I did Cat with MPJ under. Kolek. I only did on that 3-leg. Maybe I'll run Kolek back. Gonna run Kolek back with Assar Thompson. Let me edit this. Pele Larson, I think I ran him at least once. Pele Larson, I ran with this. Or no, that was on the streak. Pele Larson, I ran with Matas. That's what I accidentally did. I accidentally did Matas twice instead of doing Assar. I didn't do Jalen Johnson with anything. We'll do him with Mark Williams under. That's what we'll do. Jalen Johnson over Mark Williams. Does not have an under on RA on Underdog. I bet Chalkboard has us. Colin 3+3s. I'm sorry, my Kobe White assist. You're good, bro. We could check that too. Depth chart. Kobe White assists. 7, 15, 7. His line's a little high for these potential assists he's getting. Now, Phillips and Jalen Smith are questionable. He averages 11 without all these guys, though. 8 without Giddey. But again, that average is pretty skewed because he gets 7 and then 15. Still should go over. I don't love it, to be honest. Hold on. Let me finish this lay quick. Mark Williams under. His line's 9.5 rebounds and assists. Is that what we were taking? I think we were taking his under on 10.5. Yeah. Maybe sleeper. Top 3 props. Assar Thompson, Tim Hardaway, and DeAndre Ayton. And even Drummond. If Drummond gets the minutes, he's easily going over. And he should. Because everyone else is out. Rookie move, JK on cheeks. Yeah, we're all rookies here. It's okay. Now, do I still like Mark Williams under 9.5 for boosted odds? Under 9.5. 7 of 9 on that. God, he should still go under, right? Right, chat? Ooh, under on 8.5 rebounds looks better. Yeah, we're going to take his under on 8.5 rebounds. Let's see here. What was the pick I was going to take with that? Jalen Johnson, maybe? I don't think I took Jalen Johnson yet. Jalen Johnson on Chalkboard is favored to go over his RA at 18.5, which is actually insane. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to have my units be exactly the same. So 0.81, 0.82, 0.83, 0.84, 0.86. Why Towns under PA? Because the over-under. King of the court play, I think Nickeil Alexander-Walker, like a extreme long shot, could be a nasty play. Who posted the parlay on Twitter? Either Jose or Marco. I need to send it to Marco, though, so he can post that. I want to start posting the streaks on Twitter. Let's see. Send this to him. Have him post it. Should we go through that parlay? Probably take a look. Jose did post. Okay, so Jose is taking Cat for his King of the Court. Bro, what? What is Jose doing? Jose is selling right now. 26, like, oh, because of the head-to-head, I guess. Also, recently has been going crazy on his rebounds. But you look at his assists, you look at his points, and he's under. I still like the under on PA. Let me check this here. Let me check that parlay on Twitter quick. Let's see. What did Marco post? Murray 7 assists, Watson 15 points, Nurkic 10 rebounds, Ryan Rollins 7.5. 7.5 assists for Ryan Rollins. Let's just start from the top. Jamal Murray over 6.5 assists. With Jokic, I know he goes crazy. Now, Christian Braun is in. And then with starters. 5 of 9, like, hardest matchup possible. So don't love that. He got 10 against them last time. Got all 10. Look at the recents. 15, 18. He's just getting a lot. I mean, with Jokic, his potentials obviously go up. With Jokic, with Braun. Like, all their good players are coming back. You can see his lines inflated. So, yeah, I mean, I like that. I don't think it had Jokic in at the start. For some reason, when it filters starters, I don't think it puts in Jokic. Yeah, it doesn't. I need to tell Jose there's a glitch there. It's just with the Nuggets because he's coming back from injury. So, like, you should get at least 15 potential assists. Now, really hard matchup for him. And the only time he didn't hit was against Detroit when he got 15 potentials. But, I mean, we'll see. Should be fine, but, again, we'll just have to wait and see. When you have a guy like Jokic on the offensive side, it's like, you kind of have to just run it. Peyton Watson, 15 points. With Jokic, I don't know, but recently he's been fine. He's getting a ton of minutes, like 34 minutes a night. Let's see. With Jokic, with starters. 34, 31, 35, 37. He's averaging how many shots? Should get minimum 9 or 10. Like 30 on 10. It's probably fine at 15. 86%. Jokic might be king of the court. Bro, Jokic might be king of the court every night. Voted Larson, especially with LeBron in now as well. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, yes sir. Nurkic, 10 rebounds. Nurkic is not coming up. I think you guys are saying that, actually. Or Liam said why. Oh, where did he say that? I can't find his chat. Liam said why earlier, I don't remember. What makes you like him today? Just joined. I don't really want to go over the whole thing again. Because it'll just take... Actually, you know what? Let's just go over the whole thing again. So, first of all, rated, Propfinder rating right at the top. Spread, really close. Game total, really close. Or really high. Recently is playing well. Without all these injuries, he plays better. He gets 34 minutes, 9 rebound chances, so that shoots up. His potential assists also shoot up. So, you know, he should average 34, 9, and 8 at least. But we'll just put him with starters without injured. Let's see what he does here. 35, 33, 35. So you can get at least 33 minutes out of him. And then you go to those filters. Hold on, let me scroll down here and look at his average shots. So 11, 18, 17. Should get at least, what, 14 shots. So we'll do 14. Was it more assists or rebounds? Rebounds. So 9, 8. And then you take all this away. And you see that there. It looks pretty good. Only games he didn't hit, he shot 3 of 18 and 6 of 18, and he barely missed. And those are his points only. So if you look at his PRA, barely missed here, barely missed there, and really easy defense. Also, these shots at 14 should average about 17, should get more than that. So, I mean, he really should go over. Jalen Duren under. I like when someone suggests unders. Especially when they have to face Jokic. 27.5 PR. Recently he's been balling out, but head-to-head he plays not great. He's taken more shots recently, though. Kevin Huerter. That's weird. Not injured with starters. He is projected more so to the over. Game total is actually decent, so you don't want to take an under just based off of that. I already did that. Let's look at his minutes. Averaging 27. So when there's a game total over under like this, you usually just want to take that for what it is. It's also his last 5 average, so you could probably just throw that at 27. I don't really like his under, to be honest. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean I like his over. Should get 20 rebound chances. 20 rebound chances? What's his line on rebounds? 10.5? Yeah, I mean, he gets 15 minimum. So you're looking at 12 shots, 15 rebounds. And he's 6 of 17 on that line. Hitting his points pretty easily. Hitting his PR pretty easily as well. But against Jokic, you know, he's not going to get that many chances. So head-to-head, looks good. Recently, not so much. Cat being a demon on the boards? Yeah. Defensively, especially. Ryan Rollins, 7.5 assists is the last piece of this parlay. That Jose posted or Marco posted. Ryan Rollins. Over assists. Recently, he's getting crazy assists. Without all of these guys, he averages... There's no game without all of them. Averages 13 without all of them. 16 and 10, so yeah, I mean 13, let's just see his potentials there. Yeah, should hit the 7.5 mark. Gotcha, Zeatlin. I'm live every day at 3 o'clock. So if you guys aren't subbed here, sub with noties. You'll see when I go live. Yeah. So yeah, just kind of tell you my thoughts, opinions, best bets. I take anything after Drummond. Mark Williams under. Under 9.5 rebounds. Yeah, for real. Yesterday was rough, Lucas. Yesterday was rough. Wow, that's interesting. These guys, only 6 of the guys who have hit in every game in their last 5 have a good PF rating over 70. That's interesting. Pele Larson's one of them. Got one of the snipes. Bro, Kawhi, oh my god, I was watching that game, losing my mind, bro. I know the game before, at halftime, he had 7. So I'm like, he could do it in a half. Like, this isn't over yet when he had 1 at halftime. And then he hooks on 4. Oh my god, man. It was just so rough. Like, are we serious? It was just rough, bro. Especially for the streak, man. Oh, terrible. At half he had 1, so I went to make food, came back, he had 3, so I turned it off because of the mojo, and he's still hooked. I was sitting there watching the whole game, bro. Shankun went off when I placed the under. Yeah. Bro, I saw that. I saw that too, the free throws. Oh my god. That's when you knew it was over too, because like, what were there, like 4 minutes left or something? Or maybe it was under 2. I don't remember. I remember watching the missed free throws. I don't know exactly how much time there was, but him missing those. And then Şengün too. Didn't he finish at 39? He missed 2 free throws as well. Jalen Johnson. The announcer jinxed him? Yeah, for real. It's rough. It's rough, bro. Underdog got rid of the Assar RA line? Yeah. Under on Mark for rebounds and assists. Sorry, it cut off. There's too many props. 10.5 rebounds and assists. If you can't get that line, I like his under on rebounds just as much. I took his under on 8.5 rebounds. I mean, facing Klingon, really, really hard matchup tonight for him. You can see ranked 9th. Didn't hit last time he played Klingon or the time before that. Who are we thinking gets traded next? I mean, Giannis, you know he's going to get traded. Jonas 9.5, definitely a trap. Definitely a trap. All right, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go eat, do some homework. But good luck today, guys. If you aren't in our Discord, it's completely free. Just click that link, watch a video on YouTube if you get confused. There's like a verification process you have to go through. Follow us on Twitter if you're not following us there, and then you can find my bets on Pickett there as well. So appreciate you guys for joining the streak play today. I'll also, you know what, we'll read out all my bets today. The streak play today is going to be Assar Thompson, 7.5 rebounds and assists, and Pelle Larsson over 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I have 3 units on Tyler Kolek under 2.5 rebounds, Jarris Walker over 5.5 rebounds, and Matas Bezelis over 21.5 PA. I have 1.3 units on Pelle Larsson PRA and Matas Bezelis PA. The streak play I just mentioned, under on Cat PA, under on Porter Jr. rebounds, 23.5 PA for Cat, 6.5 rebounds for MPJ. I have a free square on Jalen Brunson on chalkboard, just half a point. And then under on Cam Thomas RA. I said I like that. I didn't pin it because he didn't have a line. But he did on chalkboard, so I took it there. Andre Drummond over 8.5 rebounds with Tim Hardaway Jr. over 13.5 PR. 2 units on that. DeAndre Ayton over 18.5 PR. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker, PRA, 26.5 and 1.4 units on that one. So that's everything I have for today. I added a live bet yesterday. Usually I don't do that, but it hit, and it got me back to even. So hopefully you were able to tail that one. It was actually, ironically, Kawhi over rebounds, because it was the first quarter. He had 0. So his line went down to 3.5. I took his over. And then I also took Tyrese Maxey over 4.5 assists. He ended on 6. Little did I know we were going to get hooked on Kawhi later in the night. That was rough. But yeah, so there's all the picks from the stream. And yeah, appreciate you guys for joining. I'll see you tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern. Someone typed ! discount. Yeah, if you want to try the app, for sure, make sure you use that. Code PF30 will give you 30% off. It'll be currently, I think it's $15, and it'll go to 10 if you use the discount. So use that if you want to try the site. Appreciate all you guys for joining. Drop a like on your way out.